Hello YouTubians, my name is Tim and you're about to enter Tim's time zone. So I have a new theory on time travel that I'd like to share with you all. So my first story goes like this. A friend of mine was telling me about her experience where her and her friend were walking down the street and they were bar hopping. They started to argue and one of them ran across the street and got hit by a car and killed. The gal that was telling me the story said she lived her whole life out. Drugs, prostitution, went downhill after the accident. So when she was in her late 50s, she told me she was drinking coffee one morning and trying to figure out where her life went so wrong. She remembered the accident and recalled that's where her life started going downhill. And then she woke up. It was all a bad dream. Or was it? So 2 weeks later, she was walking down the street arguing with her girlfriend. She remembered the dream, hugged her girlfriend, and they laughed about the argument. A few seconds later, a car zoomed by, and my friend knew that was the car that killed her friend. She was able to interrupt the timeline. So why is this important? Well, it's important because now we know that if you're aware of a premonition and you're on top of this, you can change it, you can stop it. So my own personal premonition was I was in Guatemala and I was dreaming I was dreaming that I was cleaning some glass with a razor blade, getting the crud off the glass, and I cut my hand with the razor blade. So I woke up and I was holding my wrist screaming, and as I was waking up I could see the cut closing. I told my girlfriend at the time that it would probably never happen because I didn't plan on going back to Alaska. Well, 2 years later, I ended up back in Alaska, and son of a gun, if I wasn't cleaning some glass with a razor blade, and I cut my hand just like the dream, holding my wrist screaming, and so I saw the cut. So at that moment, my brain sent out that message, and it got all the way back to me 2 years earlier in Guatemala. So my brain waves actually sent that message back through space and time. So it's pretty interesting. I wasn't able to stop the cut because I wasn't aware that, okay, I had a dream, whoop-de-doo. But now that I'm more aware, I understand that what I did was my brain sent that message back to myself to prevent it. So there was another story I'd like to tell you. Last summer, 2016, there was a flight, 804, Egypt 804, and they were interviewing the people that were there. One of the guys said he was supposed to be on the plane, but he had such a horrible feeling that he decided not to fly. So what I believe is he got on that plane, it crashed as he was dying, he sent himself that message back in time through a premonition. He didn't get on the plane because he said he had such a bad feeling, he booked a later flight. So what I'm going to call this is self-preservation, premonition, time-space memory transfer. So what he did was he sent back in time to himself standing at the line waiting to get on the plane and told himself not to get on the plane. He was the only one that listened to himself, self-preservation. So our brains are constantly sending ourselves messages back and forth in time, at least in my theory. And I wrote a book on this, and you can access that book. I'll show you the book at the end of the video. Also, I set up a t-shirt company to help spread the word. I mean, I'm really a strong believer in this, and I want to get this information out. So I got a t-shirt company. I'll also put that at the end of the video if you're interested in buying a t-shirt and helping me out. I got deja vu. I got a bunch of neat sayings on different t-shirts. Also, another quick one, Richie Valens, the guy that sang La Bamba. I was watching his movie a couple of weeks ago, and through the whole movie he says, "Oh, I can't fly because I dreamt I'm going to die in a plane crash." Well, at the end of the movie, guess what? Yeah, he goes down on a plane crash with Buddy Holly. If he would have read my book, he would have realized that he was sending messages back to himself in time. All kinds of different documented stories just like this. We've been calling it déjà vu, premonition, precognitions, all kinds of different words. What I would like to rephrase all these words is psychic time travel, time, space, memory transfer. So if you like this YouTube video, please subscribe, I guess. Let me know you like it. Again, I put a t-shirt company together. I got t-shirts, I got mugs. I want to spread the word. And also the book. If you want to read my theory and learn more about this, please buy my book. It'll be on Amazon here real shortly. Let me know you like my stories. I'll be happy to make another video and talk more about my different stories. I got a bunch of stories that I have talked to people, and I'm sure you have a story too. Feel free to text me or leave a comment with your story. This is my first video, so I appreciate you guys being kind. All right, thanks. Have a great day.